When I think of ethics, two words come to mind: integrity and accountability. Integrity is doing the right thing without people needing to know that you're doing the right thing. It's doing the right thing behind people's back. Doing things right because you think it's right, because your morals say it's right. Accountability is maybe taking taking control of a problem that you've had. Maybe you made a mistake. Okay, you address your mistake and you resolve your mistake. And in 2020, I've been blessed with the opportunity to have an internship with a construction company that is a corporation, huge company, and their main core value is integrity. So day in, day out, I saw good ethics throughout the whole workforce. And I even saw examples of where accountability had to come in. For example, this, the superintendent on the site missed one of the transite pipes on the, it wasn't on the plans, it wasn't on the as-built. He did not see the transite pipe that they had to remove. So he scheduled it as if there were no transite pipe. He had the scheduling down, and once they got in the ground, they realized, oh, there's a transite pipe there. We have to. That's going to push the schedule back a week. We have to talk to the owners. We have to go to the design team. So the superintendent realized, he made it known that yes, it was his mistake. He didn't see it, but he resolved that mistake, and because of that, he could have done anything. He could have done something sketchy about it, but because of that, it got resolved, and they got it out, and the schedule flowed as it would have normally. And Gilbane also is a part. They have a ethics and resource center where it's basically a hotline for anybody who wants to report any ethical issues. If they see something that they need addressed, they go to that. They're also part of the Construction Industry Ethics and Compliance Initiative, which basically makes these companies formulate programs to assess and evaluate the leadership commitment, company values, risk assessment, and the ethics and business conduct policy. So they're doing a great job in all aspects to be the top ethical company in construction industry. And they're doing a great job. And I'm very grateful I got to experience that, because I think the reason why we are talking about ethics in 2020 is that, one, obviously, not every business does the right thing. There's corruption everywhere. But why we're talking about it is because we are the next generation. We're the next business owners, the next leaders of America. And we're going to be the ones who, if we're not working ethically day in, day out, then corruption could take over. It would be awful. So that's why we are talking about it now, and I'm glad we are. But anyways, I'm addressing the ways to balance varying stakeholder interests. I found one way is to take a holistic approach, get all stakeholders on the same page. Management needs to identify who the stakeholders are and which key issues are their drivers. Management needs to keep in mind the fact that long-term profitability is essential to the survival and success of the company. So that means if the company's only vision is profit, then it's going to be a short-term company. It will not last long-term. And another way is avoid conflicting demands. By setting out clear company standards and operational intentions, it will help balance the demands and expectations of stakeholders in business with reality. And as I was talking about earlier, accountability is huge financially and non-financially. Me, even as an intern, I had to take the classes for ethics and for accountability, and I learned that there's there's ways to check. There's not just one person handling all the accounts, everything, because who knows, that person could do something wrong and maybe try to hide it with something unethically. I don't know. So there should be checks on people handling finance. And yep, that's about it. Thank you.